Welcome to The Explainer. So today, we're diving headfirst into a highly chaotic and honestly brilliantly dual-layered fantasy story called The Green Roses. If you're into high-stakes adventures that constantly question their own, well, existence, you are absolutely in for a treat. We're going to follow our main character, Claire, through a world that is equal parts traditional magical tragedy and just bizarre digital glitch.
The green roses shimmering bright, a promise of life in the darkest night. You know, what's really fascinating here is just how incredibly earnest this feels right out of the gates. It instantly grounds us in Claire's magical, poetic world. It sets this really pure fairy tale tone before things go, frankly, completely off the rails.
Section 1. The Gardener's Daughter. Origins in the village of Elder Blimp. So Claire is this deeply hopeful gardener's daughter, and her only real desire is to heal the terrible blight that destroyed the brilliant red roses in her village. But right here is where her heroic journey takes a wild turn. On one hand, she's navigating this epic fantasy quest with magic seeds and shimmering roses, but on the other, her reality is constantly being interrupted by this bizarre meta layer, literally just a man sitting at a computer browsing the internet. So Claire isn't just navigating a fairy tale, she's grappling with a universe that might literally just be happening on some guy's desktop monitor.
But despite these weird, reality-bending glitches, Claire stays incredibly focused. She finds a magic seed beneath the shadows where the red roses did part. Now, it might seem like a tiny detail, right? But this single seed is the glimmer of hope that kicks off a massive chain reaction, hidden right there where the tragedy started.
Section 2. The Goblin's Glamour Spell, a curse of green petals. Turns out, Claire learns this wasn't just some natural blight. A goblin actually cast a dark glamour spell to turn all of her beloved red roses green. To fix it, she gets slapped with your classic heroic ultimatum. Step 1, find a specific artifact deep in the caverns. Step 2, use it to break the glamour spell. Or, Step 3, fail and watch the red roses remain green forever. Talk about a massive burden on her shoulders. But remember that whole meta-reality thing? Yeah, it starts bleeding directly into her conflict. Her companion, Turf, points it out perfectly, saying, "My God, Claire, that was no goblin, just a man in a green suit." I mean, what is even happening here? Is her arch-nemesis actually a magical creature of darkness? Or is he literally just some guy in a green suit caught in a digital glitch? Imagine just how disorienting this has to be for Claire. Section 3. The Bronze Artifact Conflict. A saber, a cup, or an arrowhead. Before Claire can even attempt to break the spell, the very lore of her own world starts glitching out. There is just immense confusion over the actual nature of this artifact she needs. Some voices claim it's a bronze saber worth 1,000 gold coins. Others argue, no, it's a bronze cup meant to forge a fable that, frankly, doesn't even exist. And then Turf insists it's a bronze arrowhead that he found in the caverns. How on earth is Claire supposed to save her village when the basic facts of her reality just keep shifting? Well, a fateful decision gets made for her. When Turf finds the bronze arrowhead down in those caverns, Claire's heroic intuition kicks in instantly. She immediately senses danger and warns him to put it back because it's cursed. But Turf, he flat out refuses and takes it with him anyway. And guys, this is the match that absolutely lights the powder keg. Section 4. The Keystone and the Eclipse. A cosmic mistake. This right here is the exact moment Claire's traditional fairy tale scales way up into a full-blown cosmic disaster. Turns out that arrowhead was actually the keystone of the Eclipse Lock. By removing it, Turf triggers a sudden, completely unexpected lunar eclipse. Claire realizes he hasn't just stolen a piece of treasure. He has essentially unlocked the sky itself. And with that, a ticking clock begins. 7. That is the exact number of days Claire and Turf have left to return the keystone to the caverns and fix this massive cosmic mistake. The stakes really could not be more extreme. They have 7 days to return it, or the moon explodes. The crucial point here is the completely agonizing dilemma this creates for Claire. Because if they just let the clock run out, the goblin's spell breaks and her village gets its red roses back. But the cost of saving her garden? It means literally sacrificing the moon. Section 5. The moon explodes. The blurring of worlds. Time's up, and Claire's quest reaches a pretty devastating conclusion. The escalation is just rapid and totally surreal. Day 1, Turf carelessly takes the cursed arrowhead. By day 7, the eclipse lock is completely broken, and at the end of day 7, it actually happens. The moon explodes and is gone forever. In the totally bizarre aftermath of this, the blight lifts and the roses do return to red again. She wins her quest, for sure, but at an incredibly apocalyptic cost. But as the sky falls, the narrative just collapses in on itself entirely. The story asks, is that the moon dropping down like a seed from heaven? Or that just a man sitting at a computer browsing? It is so jarring. Even in the middle of this heartbreaking, magical tragedy where Claire is literally watching her sky shatter, we are yanked right back to the deadpan reality of some guy just clicking around his internet browser. Claire realizes she was too late. The moon is just gone forever, leaving the sky totally dark. Now, the magic worked, right? The roses have indeed returned to red. But as this haunting reminder of the curse, a single green rose continues to bloom with petals like the forest. It brings Claire's beautifully bizarre hero's journey to a deeply, deeply bittersweet close. Which leaves us with one final, pretty mind-bending question. Did Claire actually save her magical world from a goblin's spell? Or was her entire universe just a deleted file on a browsing man's computer? The brilliant ambiguity of this story really challenges you to consider both at the exact same time. Well, I hope this deep dive helped you grasp this incredibly wild narrative. Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Keep asking big questions, and I'll catch you next time.